clearly it's a conspiracy. The fact that there's no evidence is proof enough for me that clearly it's a conspiracy. A vast conspiracy. For $200, what do you call people who think Obama is foreign-born? Birther! And people who think the government was behind 9/11? Truther! In the commie plot designed to undermine public health. Fluoridation! And what disease could be cured but the government wants to kill the gay people? AIDS!
All right, welcome to another episode of GrabTheMic.us. All three of us are here today. Johnny,
Hey.
Julie.
What's up?
We're going to do one of our favorite segments called Conspiracies.
It's a fucking conspiracy.
All right, I think today we're going to switch it up a little bit and go from right to left. I'm in the middle today. I'm not on far right like I normally am. I'm the cream in the Oreo. But we'll let Johnny start off with his first conspiracy. Conspiracy. Now I want to sing it all the time.
My whole thing is I have, a lot. So,
You think the mail's a conspiracy.
don't get me started on that. Okay? That is just, no. Hey, it comes at 3 o'clock, and then it not comes at 3 o'clock, and it's 5 o'clock. I don't know what these people do.
I know.
So,
There was a mail guy walking the other day in the neighborhood at like 5:30. I'm like, dang.
yeah,
5:30 in the evening. What's going on?
I don't need my mail anytime soon.
They're up to something.
I'm
With all these
looking
catalogs.
out the window like a dog waiting for my check to come. All right, so I'm torn between two, but I think that the other one, I think gets too much press, so I won't do that. That's like 9/11 and all that.
Those idiots, the truthers.
Well, that's my whole thing.
What was that video, like a pocket full of change or something like that?
Yeah.
That idiot kid came up with?
Yeah, I mean, but you got to look at it. It's a conspiracy. It's fucked up.
So,
I'm not going to talk about it.
We
All right.
conspired to kill our own citizens, but go ahead.
To go to war. We've never done that before. So, anyways,
Oh. Do you think we conspired to have Japan bomb Pearl Harbor?
I think that's a conspiracy too.
Ah, Jesus.
I think that we had the telegram to know that they were going to attack
How did we know they were going to attack?
because we intercepted it 2 weeks before. We did that to go into World War II.
All right.
And speaking of World War II, this is where my conspiracy is.
All right, let's hear it.
Hitler. Okay? I don't think he was killed. I don't think he shot himself in the head. I think they took a U-boat all the way to Argentina.
Yeah, this conspiracy theory with Johnny I will agree on because with the picture that they show of Hitler dead, it doesn't look like he was shot in the head.
It's a woman's skull.
And it doesn't look like Hitler.
Yeah, but it's a woman's skull that they go ahead and say, oh, we have the skull. It's from a woman. Then you have pictures coming from Argentina, which many of Nazis fled to Argentina.
Yeah, half of them.
They found 3 people in Argentina that one was a school teacher. There was a whole bunker made for the Nazis in the forest. There's pictures of Hitler.
Johnny's been watching Finding Hitler.
No, not even but I'm just saying that I do believe in that. And where's all this gold
What gold?
that they took from all the Jews? All the paintings, everything else like that.
They used it to fund the war.
Who bought them?
I don't know, probably the Italians.
Or the Vatican? I don't want to get started on the Vatican again. But I'm just saying that there's so much evidence that he didn't die more than he did. They didn't save his body. That's like a whole Bin Laden thing.
Yeah.
You know, why did we
Yeah.
throw him off? Why don't you just show everybody?
Yeah.
I mean, this whole
Because if they didn't give Bin Laden a sea death, where they shoved him off the boat, then the other Muslim activists would have gotten very upset because it's a certain way of how you have to do
they did that out of disrespect. You do not get buried in the sea if you're from his nationality. That was a spit in his face. But it also convenient that
It was a spit in his face
You
that
didn't,
they-
you didn't have the body to look at. Same thing with Hussein. How many body doubles do these people have? Hitler had body doubles.
I have at least 3, and I'm not
I
even
know.
famous.
I've seen doppelgangers all around. But yeah, I just think that it's just I don't. It's just bullshit. We hide a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like Multiplicity, where like if there's a day when Julie wants to yell at me, I have one of the other guys going.
And why he didn't win an
he
Oscar
could be-
for that
And
performance?
the next day he's like, what?
yeah.
I
That's
didn't
called
do it.
multiple
You were mad at me?
personalities.
You were mad at me last night?
Yeah, multiple personality doesn't mean multiple people. Okay? It's still just you. It's whatever's in your head.
No, but I send the gay one over when she's upset to be nice and sensitive.
Oh, that's mighty gay of you.
I pretend like I'm going out to the garage for a cigarette, and then I call in Jake number 4, and he comes in, smooths everything over for me, and then I don't.
Is this your conspiracy theory? Because Julie doesn't think so. There's no conspiracy here.
So you're saying that Hitler?
He lived out
He
into
lived
his
for a
whole days.
while.
I
Yeah.
think that he killed his wife.
Ava Braun?
Yeah.
That's who our dog's named after.
Yeah, that's So that's all I have to say about that because I don't want to.
Well,
Because
what year
it
did?
leads into other things and the whole.
Well, what
government.
year do you think he died then?
I think he died in like 89.
That would be a fucking old ass. If he made it to 89, 1989,
Yeah,
I guess he probably died
he'd
at
be
69.
80. He'd be 80 something.
Because what was he when he was
40?
dictator? Yeah,
43?
No, he was probably 50.
I'm
No,
thinking there.
no way. No, he's not 50.
Probably. Well, I'll give 45. Split the difference.
Okay, so it says that he died in 45, according to
Yeah. And how old was he?
He was
43.
No, he was older than that. He was in the He was in the First World War
sorry.
when he was like 19
He
or
was,
20.
he was born in 1889, and he died in 1945, which would have made him 56.
Only 56. So
So you think he lived to be 100 years old?
no, I'm
Hanging
saying
out with the
another
fucking
40.
Brazilians.
What? 45. Another 43 years. 90. Okay, maybe it's not the right guy. Like in the 80s, early 80s.
I put him like 70s or 60s.
No, but he was really old. When you saw the picture of him, that's
Yeah.
like Brushy Bush.
Well, what reason? Here, let me ask you this. What reason did the Brazilians or the South Americans
Argentinians.
or Argentinians or Chileans have to hide Hitler?
Money.
What were they gaining?
Money.
Money.
But they brought over so many people. They have gold with them on their subs. And I don't even
All
want
right,
to talk
I've heard
about
that.
Antarctica.
All right.
How they had a base there, and it's for UFOs. That's why we left there. But go ahead.
We
Jake.
just don't go to Antarctica because there's nothing there. It's just frozen things and maybe.
It's a whole mountainous region. It's not just
No.
ice. There's a whole landmass under there.
Yeah, there's a couple of penguins running around,
Yeah.
but there's really, I mean, you can't set up an oil drilling even if there was oil under Antarctica.
There's people that man bases there now.
All right.
What's your theory?
Well, it's actually one that I wanted to debunk. The conspiracy theory that I wanted to debunk. And it's that Paul McCartney died in 1966, 67.
No, 66. In a car
Alright.
accident.
I don't think it happened. I don't think you can get two Paul McCartneys.
He's not there's not two.
No, there's just one.
Okay, there's one.
Paul McCartney. It's the original Paul McCartney.
No.
You think they can
But
cover...
he's been in the news since. When do you think he died?
I don't think he died at
1966
all.
in a car accident.
Okay.
He slid off an icy road. There's plenty of evidence for it.
What evidence? Is there a police report?
Of the car accident? Yes.
Yeah, normally when a celebrity of that level dies or something happens, the news is out immediately.
Well, then who's
what
this
is-
guy?
Yeah, exactly.
That's Paul McCartney.
No. Yeah,
This is
that's
like-
no.
Yeah, he looks like an old.
What's his name?
Like, look at him there.
Yeah,
Totally
he
doesn't
He
even look.
looks old.
Doesn't
Well,
even
he
look.
is. He's an old. He looks like an old lesbian
Well, you know what the whole
with
thing
his
is?
fucking stupid Donald Trump haircut.
Goodness.
Looks pretty good for a dead guy.
There was never two Paul McCartneys.
There was.
Like they had one lined up in case something happened. Like Paul McCartney got in an accident. Oh, we got to cover this up. Why didn't they cover up John Lennon's death then?
Because it was public.
Yeah, when someone gets in a car accident and dies, it's public.
No.
Princess Diana.
No, you're talking about this is 1966. In the middle of, like, the London woods.
London Woods. No. Like they had it all lined up, like, oh, we can't report this, but we got a brand new book, Paul McCartney, tomorrow.
Why?
You
why
act
is
like
that?
they weren't doing shows every day.
That's why they needed
Or
to
try-
replace him. Otherwise, their whole band
But-
would be done.
But where was this backup Paul McCartney? How come they didn't have a backup John Lennon when he got fucking shot?
Because he got shot in public view. There was cameras there that saw him get shot.
Also, if the cameras didn't see it and it just happened in his house, there would have been the backup John Lennon that fucking pops up.
No one looks like John Lennon, so that would be probably impossible.
But there's a bunch of Paul McCartney lookalikes running around out there. No, there's only one Paul McCartney.
Okay, I'm just saying.
So that's your theory on it.
Yeah, I don't even know where this conspiracy theory came from.
1966. His fans.
Oh, it says that a bunch of college students found that among the lyrics and artwork in the Beatles recordings,
Alright.
that those were clues claiming that he had
Sgt.
died.
Pepper's album.
Yeah, because that's what a bunch of college students looking at fucking album covers.
Hi.
Look at.
Yeah, hi.
So were the Beatles. You got to be on their same page length.
No, it's not true.
I
Someone would have known.
I don't think it's true at all. But you brought it up. I don't know why this is. a
No,
big
I'm trying to
conspiracy.
debunk this conspiracy because there's no evidence that he ever died in a car accident.
Let's do some DNA work.
Off of what?
Get his
We're gonna
blood.
take
Get
his-
his blood and his mother. Then they'll end it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure his mother is dust by now.
Does he have any brothers?
I don't know.
Uncles?
Well, they're probably dead too.
Ancestry.com? We can figure this out.
I'm pretty sure they weren't taking DNA samples back then.
Hence why it's okay to do it. Like, that's why you can get away with it.
No, it's not real. What about when Elvis died? Is that a conspiracy too? That he fell off the toilet because he was too high on pills?
Well, I mean, there's like
What,
facts to that. I mean,
when a celebrity dies, there's never a point where someone's
but
trying
people
to
think
hide.
Elvis is still alive.
Yeah, and you know what I call those
They-
people?
What?
Retards.
They say Marilyn Monroe is still alive. She just needed to escape from it all. That's another theory.
She's not still alive.
I totally agree, but I'm saying what other people say.
If she was still alive, she'd be, what, probably like 95, 96?
No, she's probably dead now. But
Like, there's a lot of people. I mean, we do our death pool. As soon as Elizabeth Taylor died, we knew.
yeah.
And I went off of that. So
there's
if
a
I
lot-
put Paul McCartney on the death pool, do I have to put him on twice?
Well,
Just to
you
make sure
already-
there isn't a further imposter?
You already would have won.
No, because he never died.
I don't know about
You think there's like some Paul McCartney factory somewhere where they just keep on pumping out Paul
I think
McCartney's?
everybody from like London, England, Liverpool, they all look alike.
How many queens has there been then? Queen Elizabeth's.
Well,
Because that bitch, she
wait,
refuses
you
to
tell
die.
me that has never happened in the past?
What, you think they
That
just
they have
bring
a
out...
double? You don't think that's ever happened?
I think they would use a double to fool the paparazzi. I don't think... Like, it's just someone that looks like them. But to find someone that looks and sounds like Paul McCartney...
But they even say that Paul McCartney, younger version, sounds 10 times different after 1966.
Not really.
Take a song on your own time.
All right.
Take a look and have play it pre-66.
All right,
You don't have to
no.
do it right now.
Yeah, pre-66.
We got about 10 minutes for my conspiracy.
Yeah.
All right. There's not
You
too
know how
far.
long-winded she is. Give her a chance.
But all right. My debunked conspiracy is there's only one Paul McCartney.
No.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
Kicking
There
at
was never-
75.
Yeah. All right, Julie.
All right, so mine is the conspiracy of the what's known as the Bermuda Triangle.
All right. What you
And
got there?
Is that a real thing? There's been planes that have been caught within the Bermuda Triangle that have disappeared. Amelia Earhart.
Yeah.
So is this a real thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just think these people were really bad pilots.
No, no. You're talking about the 5 pilots or the 5 planes that got missing too, from
I'm talking about any
the Air
planes.
Force. Everything.
Yeah.
I think that. Well, there's also been known for time traveling through the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
I really think that there's something to do about it, because I think there's points on the Earth that magnetic, levels are higher, and everything else like that.
Yeah.
They have one in by Japan. They have one in Alaska.
Okay.
I just think that it's every.
They have one in Malaysia.
Oh, yeah, that's a definitely.
There's gotta be one.
There's. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that it could be
a real thing.
a real thing. I mean, because there's no proof of anything. I still don't get how we know more about the surface of the moon than
Yeah.
than our ocean.
That was on our first conspiracy theory.
I know there's a man
That
in
is
the moon.
that is weird.
Yeah, but I just don't get.
REM told me.
Yeah. Blocka. No, but I don't. I just don't understand why we don't explore. With all the technology we have now,
Why
don't
can't
you think we
explore
can't find?
We should explore our Earth more, if you ask me.
Yeah. How about the
Where are
oceans?
these?
We
Where
don't
are
know
these?
anything.
Yeah. Where are these ships that have sunk or disappeared?
On the
or
bottom of the ocean.
planes?
On the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. Get some cool ass technology that can freaking go down to the bottom.
We have cool ass technology. We found
To the core of
goddamn-
the Earth.
We found the Titanic 70 years or 70 or 80 years after it sunk?
But we knew where it was.
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
Well,
we
they
did. We had a
kinda did.
general
We had-
idea of where they went
Yeah.
down.
There were because
Because they actually saved all the people.
all the people that were there in the lifeboats were
Yeah,
hanging
They
out
didn't
right
save
there.
all the people. And you
I know they
No,
didn't
but-
save. I'm saying the people they did save. They're in that.
I mean,
general
Leonardo
vicinity.
DiCaprio died because his fat girlfriend wouldn't let him lay on the door with her.
Do you know that he wasn't? There's a theory about that.
There is a conspiracy theory about that.
That he wasn't
Jeez.
on the boat. He was just dreaming.
Well, of course he
Yeah.
wasn't. He was born,
And if
you know,
he, if,
90 years after it
if the
happened.
piece of wood was strong enough to
Yeah.
hold them both, then would he have lived?
Yeah. And he's a
You're
time
in-
traveler. He knew way too much. What is this?
Yeah, he was there, and then he went and
He was
time traveled to be Gilbert Grape.
Yeah.
And then he bounced from there to be the Wolf of Wall Street. I get it now.
I'm telling you.
I'm starting to understand your conspiracies.
Well, no, I'm saying time travel's a big one too.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But, no, I mean, like, it took us that long to find the Titanic.
We didn't have the technology either.
I don't
we
think
had
they
the
had
technology.
they didn't have the technologies in the 40s or whatever to go down to the bottom. Well, it happened in the 20s,
it
right?
took James Cameron.
Yeah.
No, it was 1911.
11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when
Today,
Today, Junior, when the Titanic sunk,
Yeah.
1911.
Okay,
Right
so
side
there you
bites.
go. So 1911. So they didn't have nearly the kind of technology to get to the depths of the ocean to actually see.
That's what I'm saying. They knew where it was.
Yeah, to see it, to get down there. They didn't have specialized submarines with oxygen levels and all that stuff to get down there.
That's like the 5 plane flight. Why haven't we looked for them? We really don't know where they are.
Yeah, it's a big area.
Yeah.
And to cover all the area, like ultrasonic, is that the word I'm looking for? Or something sonic,
sonar?
sonar radar, there you
Yeah.
go, sonar radar to, like, cover the bottom of the ocean to see what's down there if something will come back. You know, that's
But
a
it's
lot
not
of
like
work.
it's not like the Bermuda Triangle is that deep. It's not.
I don't know if it's that deep, but it's, I think, a big area, if you ask me.
How many leagues under the sea is it, do you think?
Why don't they
Johnny?
do 20,000 leagues? No, but what I'm
You
saying
don't
is,
understand even the
why don't-
title of that book.
why don't people go ahead and like what they do with Loch Ness and everything else like that?
Oh, that's a
why don't
good
they? Why don't they take? Why don't they take all the ships that they did all the sonar and do that kind of search for all these missing planes and shit?
Yeah.
Because
I agree.
sonar only really bounces off of whatever the object is,
Like
not
a
the
plane.
material it's made out of. The bottom of the ocean is not like a flat surface.
I
No, but
understand that,
if
you
they
can
were
see,
scanning-
you can
Yeah.
see.
If they were
shapes.
scanning, and they were scanning, and all of a sudden they bounced off of a plane or a ship in the bottom, then it would come back and be like, all right, we need to dive down right here.
They do it
All
for
right,
treasure
but-
hunters.
The Curse of Oak Island has been a show for 3 seasons, and they haven't found
6 seasons, and yes, they've had found a lot.
They haven't found a goddamn thing. There's no
They
goddamn
found a
solution.
Knight Templar's cross.
Ooh.
Yeah,
They found
put that
gold
in there.
doubloons. Oh dear lord!
They put that down.
That's my
They found
conspiracy.
fragments of what?
These fuckers are trying to keep you watching their show by throwing fucking
That's like the Ghost Hunters one.
Yeah, because they're real.
Nothing ever gets solved. Just like you can watch, they had a Bigfoot show that was on the History Channel for a long time.
Finding Bigfoot.
Yeah, that never,
That's fake.
it never came to climax.
Like Sasquatch
You
or
don't
whatever.
believe in that?
No.
There's,
You know that
yeah.
we're finding new creatures every
Yeah, most of them are
Year?
bugs.
Most of them are bugs or fish.
Yeah. There's not.
maybe Sasquatch is in the ocean. Who knows? He comes out, fucks with
That's
some
the Loch
campers.
Ness monster.
Yeah, he
monster.
fucks with some campers and then be like this. I'm back in the ocean.
Loch Ness was from like, it really got big when I was probably like 7 or 8 years old, maybe a little older, like 10 maybe even. And I remember me and my sister were just like, oh my god, this is crazy. It's real.
It is real. I mean, there's a lot of real stuff out there.
And with the Bigfoot thing, they probably just saw my Uncle Tom walking around.
Shirtless. Yeah.
He's just a big hairy guy with
Uncle
big
Tom
feet.
is nice.
I know he is.
Yeah, but the whole thing is, you still don't believe in the Bigfoot thing?
No. How can we not find... We found hundreds of apes on this planet. Like different kinds. Or orangutans.
We
Gorilla.
Gorillas.
2 years ago, we just found a new species of monkeys.
Alright, let's not get racist.
No, that's it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Listen,
Oh my god.
I don't even know about you anymore.
I was talking about apes.
So, welcome to your intervention.
But why can't why can't they figure out where or what Bigfoot is then?
Because he doesn't exist. That's why.
It's a big
It's a very simple answer.
lie.
I work on the principle of Occam's razor. The simplest answer is the answer.
Hi.
I disagree.
Alright, you think there's some big ape running around out there that we can't ever find
Absolutely.
or get a picture of?
And I'll bet you a case of beer right now when we find it, you owe me.
Alright.
I think you should shake
And I'm gonna
that.
make once we find it, first thing I'm gonna do, make it start picking cotton.
Oh, cheers. God, it's just...
Get out of this room.
Oh, my God. And we just
Hey,
debunked
no.
that conspiracy that Jake is racist.
No, I've lined up a job for this thing. I don't want him living in the woods anymore.
He needs a plush home.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a nice little shanty in my backyard, and he's gonna plant and pick cotton for me. I don't know.
I love how when you say this, then you get real soft. Because you can't believe the shit that's coming out of your mouth. That's Jake's own conspiracy.
Well, I'm gonna start breeding the big male Bigfoot with the big female Bigfoot, and then the big female Bigfoot is gonna come in the house and do a lot of cleaning for me.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Yeah. Now you don't have to live in the woods, eat twigs
But
and
if there was
berries.
a male Bigfoot and a female Bigfoot, wouldn't they have procreated over
Yeah.
the years? There'd be lots of Bigfoots all over all this time.
They don't multiply like rabbits. Okay?
It's been years.
It's maybe one or two families. They gotta travel long.
where are they
They have
then?
to travel a long distance.
And how come there's never a picture of a baby Bigfoot?
There's no baby Bigfoots. There's nothing.
Because they don't come out of the cave.
There's nothing. That's
Now
why,
you're
because
being
there's no
racist.
No, I'm
Bigfoots.
sorry. They don't. They don't show their face.
They would have procreated, and there would be multiple Bigfoots that we'd have at least tracked down one of them by
Why
now.
can't they be asexual? You don't know. You don't know.
How
right?
come- then
And how long is their lifespan?
are they aliens?
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's another. No, that is a theory that they come down. That's why you only see them for a little bit and then they go back up.
So it's just Chewbacca showing up every now and then?
Why not? Works for that. All right.
I
So, on that note, we're
Chewbacca is Bigfoot.
possibly
He shows up every now and then because Han Solo's in trouble.
Yeah,
not anymore.
and C-3PO.
But I'm going to take us out. Alright, we still got... We can do another minute and a half, probably. I wasn't doing my homework. I was doing conspiracy theories. I was supposed to be doing production. I'm sorry, people.
He was doing race conspiracies.
Ray 100.
Race conspiracies.
Yeah. Oh. Well, thanks for
All right.
listening today, everybody. Like us, subscribe on our YouTube channel, grab the
Comment,
mic,
please. Tell us how we're
comment,
doing.
all that good stuff. We need that exposure, and we hope you enjoy these episodes. And stay tuned for the next one. If you subscribe to us on YouTube, you'll get those notifications. So hit us up.
Oh, wait. Bruce Rauner has something to say.
Oh, and by the way, it's election day. Get out there and vote.
Everybody vote.
Yeah. Only you can stop Mike Madigan.
And from what I've seen on TV, he needs to be stopped. This is Hotel California, an acoustic version, because it's the first thing I could find. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening.
All right, you guys take care.